Students, let's start now 11th standard poem section. That's 2.4 upon Westminster Bridge, and we have to learn the explanation of our poem. This is written here by William Wordsworth. Upon Westminster Bridge. Bridge, you knew that the meaning. Bridge means which connects people at either sides of river or valleys in cities or villages. So you knew that what is the importance of bridge to both in cities and village. Then which careful planning have to do for building a bridge. You knew that. We learned about in our vice breakers question answers all, and which sides we can see that seen from a bridge. That's all information we get. Now let's start the poem, which is written here by William Wordsworth, who was born on April 7, 1770. Okay, students. Wordsworth was nature and romantic poet. Natural and romantic poet means who love for nature, and who had a sympathy for common people also. And he composed this poem means 3 September 1802. And William Wordsworth, who was a major English romantic poet, and who was an honored poet laureate of United Kingdom in court of Queen Victoria from 1843 until his death on 23rd April 1850. बघा, त्यांना ऑनर भेटलेलं होतं एक पोएट लॉरेट म्हणून युनायटेड किंगडम कोर्टमध्ये, युनायटेड किंगडममध्ये कुठल्या क्वीन विक्टोरियाच्या कोर्टमध्ये, आणि त्यावेळेस क्वीन विक्टोरियाचं राज्य होतं, आणि ती त्यांचा मृत्यू झालेला होता विल्यम वर्ड्सवर्थ यांचा 23 एप्रिल 1850ला. मीन्स हिअर वन 18th or 19th century poet who was William Wordsworth, and his many poems were included in one collection that's name was lyrical ballads. Lyrical ballad मध्ये सगळ्या त्यांच्या poems एकवटित झालेले दिसून येतात. Collection of poetry, it is called lyrical ballad. Okay, and this is poem means upon Westminster Bridge, which is very romantic poem in it. One example. So just before some time I told to you that he had love for literature as well as he was a romantic poet. Now what is in upon Westminster Bridge is a Petrarchan sonnet. Petrarchan sonnet means it had included 14 lines. Okay, total 14 lines, and he describes the beauty of the bridge as seen at dawn from Westminster Bridge, London. Where is situated Westminster Bridge? Westminster Bridge is situated in London, and who is 200 years back this bridge is. 200 years ago's bridge it is. 200 वर्षापूर्वीचा ब्रिज आहे लंडनमध्ये, आणि त्याचं जी ब्युटी आहे ब्रिजची, त्यामध्ये सकाळच्या वेळेस कशी दिसते, वेस्टमिनिस्टर ब्रिजवरून लंडन कसा दिसतो, ती ब्युटी जी काय आहे ब्रिजची सुद्धा आणि आजूबाजूची, ते सर्व त्यांनी यामध्ये वर्णन केलेलं दिसून येतं. Then the world had to still experience the Industrial Revolution. So the poet was enthralled by panoramic landscape. Enthralled means folded to us, आपल्याला ओपन करतात ते. enthralled by panoramic landscape, beauty, calm, quiet nature. ओके, अशा पद्धतीने ते आपल्यासमोर ओपन करतात पोएट, की ते जे काय आहे लँडस्केप मस्त कसा दिसतो ब्रिजवर उभा राहिल्यानंतर सकाळी सकाळी, सगळं लँडस्केप ब्युटी, सगळीकडे वातावरण एकदम शांत, नेचर कसा शांत दिसतो हे सर्व सांगितलेलं आहे. सो दिस पोएम वॉज फर्स्ट पब्लिश्ड इन कलेक्शन ऑफ पोएम्स इन 2 volumes in 1807. अशा पद्धतीने आपल्याला वर्ड्सवर्थ ॲप्रिशिएट द ब्युटी ऑफ दिस सिटी, लंडन सिटी, which took very silent and serene early in morning. So especially since he seeing the city without noise or any other activity. So 14 lines for Petrarchan sonnet is included in upon Westminster Bridge. Now see, let's start the meaning about it. Upon Westminster Bridge, first we have to read here poem and then giving here the meaning of difficult words. So let's see here. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Fair means what? Fair means seen. We have to take here now meaning. Fair म्हणजे beautiful seen अशा पद्धतीने ते meaning घेणार आहोत. Dull means boring. Would he be of soul who could pass by? A sight so touching means impressive in its majesty. Okay. Majesty means magnificence. This city now doth means does, like a garment wear. The beautiful of the morning, silent bare means here we have to see meaning about that. Means smog, due to smog, morning condition were everywhere, means become silent and cool, calm. Okay, calm, cool, that's way. Then ships, towers, domes, theaters and temples lie open in unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering means shining in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep means what? Cover. In his first splendor means morning scene, valley, rock or hill, never saw I, never felt calm so deep. The river means domes. Glides means move. The river glides means move at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses here we have to take meaning people. Very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart means their people's hearts rest now. Means their people means all slept down here. Okay, all slept, and all that mighty heart is lying still. Okay, now let's start the explanation about the poem. See here on Westminster Bridge, the poet was standing and he was traveling over the Westminster Bridge. Okay, early one morning, when he stopped to admire view before him, so he described the beauty in front of him in the poem. Okay, what he is saying that when he stood on there, earth has not anything to show more fair. Means all scene, beautiful scene, which look likes. Means if any other person passes by Westminster Bridge and not see the beauty of the bridge, he will lost it all, because it was so beautiful, it was so touching, a sight so touching in its majesty. So people miss the chance to see the beauty of the bridge, so they must have to look at the beauty of bridge, and which felt very majestic, which felt very impressive. So should take interest, should see the experience about it. Okay, then what's saying here by the poet? This city now doth like a garment wear. Means on bridge when he saw London, and London which wore garment look like. Okay, London wore garment, and in morning all were every were silent and bare. Every were silent. Okay, calm. Then ships, towers, domes, theaters and temples lies. Means here one everywhere when he saw London, and that time he observed everywhere ship, towers, domes, theaters and temples law, and open field over there, and all over reached to the sky, looked like to him. Okay, so he described through it touching and impressive surrounding. Okay, then all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep. Means in his first splendor, valley, rock, or hill, never saw I, never felt a calm so deep. Means when he was on bridge, that time all over, all looked like very bright and glittering, and there was no any other smoke in the air, all fresh and cool and without poison, all atmosphere over there. So very beautiful and calm nature. Surroundings were very smokeless and without poison. So fresh air there got, and sun rays which was fallen on bridge, and it looked very beautifully, and we felt that all covered was on everywhere by our sun rays. And then by sun rays, and this morning scene looked very beautiful, and that's look like very grandeur, splendor. That's morning scene splendor. All everywhere means valleys, rocks, and hills looked very beautiful. So and anyone means if I missed it, never saw I never felt a calm so deep. Means all everywhere spread all the sun rays, and it look like very calm and quiet. And if I lost it, the beauty of it, I never experienced the calm, cool, and so deep meaning here, says by poet. Then the river glanced at his own sweet will. Means there was a river, Thames River, right? In London, Thames River, that was moving on his slowly positions here and there. And that time, poet says to a dear God, the very houses seem asleep. Means Thames River move here and there very slowly in a quiet and calm atmosphere. And oh God, poet says to us, their people, they were slept that time, they were in slumber that time, and all these mighty heart is lying still. Means all rest in such a condition. All people in the city, they rest in there, and they didn't knew the beauty of the Westminster Bridge. So I experienced it, and I took the enjoyment of the this Westminster Bridge. So one can't halt at the place to enjoy the beauty of it. So students, I think almost all get the meaning of the poem, and you should have to keep in your mind, and don't forget to see my next video. Thank you.